Good day, learners. I'm FRANISSA SANDOVAL, your ALS teacher in Barangay Citrus in San Jose del Monte City. How are you today, my dear learners? I hope you're all feeling great, you're doing well, and I hope you're ready to learn something new today. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so for today's lesson, we have verbal and non-verbal communication. This is one of the topics in Learning Strand 1 Communication Skills in English. Okay, before anything else, do not forget to take the pre-test on verbal and non-verbal communication in Smart-Als online via Edmodo app before going through this video lesson. Okay, let's continue. So what are our learning competencies? Respond appropriately to ideas and feelings through verbal and non-verbal means, and to use appropriate verbal and non-verbal when developing, maintaining, and ending cues, conversations, dialogues, speech, and interviews. Okay, so for our activity, we have here a single picture. I hope you see this clearly. In this picture, we have two scenes or two situations. So what are the two types of communication? And what is the difference of verbal communication from non-verbal communication? When we communicate with others, we communicate by using language or words. But we also communicate non-verbally. So what do I mean by that? Let's begin with the definition of verbal communication. It uses words to communicate ideas with others. It includes both spoken and written types of communication. However, generally, it is used to refer to oral communication. So oral communication. So let's have this example. Hello, Anna. How are you? Are you coming to school with me today? Yes, I'm going to school today. Please wait for me. I'll go to school with you, replied Tina. So in this comic strip, the two girls are talking. They are using words. That's why it's called verbal communication. On the other hand, non-verbal communication refers to body language, including gestures, motions, and facial expressions. A smile, a raised eyebrow, a frown, and head movements can convey certain meanings. In nonverbal communication, we need to consider the following: facial expressions, eye contact, body orientation and posture, hand and other gestures, and appearance. First, the facial expressions. They usually convey our emotions. Did you know that there are 6 universal emotions? We have surprise, fear, sadness, anger, happiness, and disgust. Eye contact. Eye contact shows interest or attraction. We look more frequently when we are interested. However, staring can be unnerving or make someone lose one's confidence. So please do not stare. Body and body orientation and postures. We turn to people we are interested in. We turn away from those we dislike or aren't interested in. Body orientation and postures can indicate aggression, defensiveness, interest, tension, and so on. Hand and other gestures. It can give more emphasis to what is said. Examples: head nodding, giving a thumbs up, moving your hands when you give directions. Some are universal, but some are culture dependent. Appearance. We make instant judgments based on appearance. An informal or untidy appearance will give people the impression you are informal in your work aspects of life. So, dress accordingly. And now, to practice what we learned, let's try this. What message is being conveyed by each person's body language in the illustrations below? Write the possible meaning of each nonverbal gesture on the spaces provided. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay, so are you done? Let's check your answers. Okay, so there. For number 1, it's facial expression, a frown. It shows anger, irritation, and dissatisfaction. Number 2, a facial expression, a smile, shows happiness, gladness, or satisfaction. Number 3, a hand gesture, thumbs up, shows approval. Number 4, head movement, shaking of head, shows disapproval. Hand gesture, raising your hand, saying goodbye. So I hope you got perfect score for that. Okay, congratulations. That means you learned a lot today. In summary, facial expressions, eye contact, body orientation and posture, hand and other gestures, your appearance, and words, of course, This will make a difference to your communication. We usually do all this naturally. And let me add, good communicators check for agreement between verbal and non-verbal communication. All right, so that's it for our lesson today. After this, you have to take the post-test on verbal and non-verbal communication. So good luck and thank you for listening.